Yeah, man. Y'all already know what it is. Soulja Skip, we live, man. Media Flex, full cyber studio.
Let's go.
Right.
Where my niggas at the 100 at? Let's go. I salute the G. Let's go. Hey, got in the trap for 100 nights. Beat up the block for 100 days. Turn 100 to 100,000. Hustle and flip it 100 ways. Fuck with a soldier that bought 100. Street niggas vouching that bought 100. First degree charges, I stayed 100. Give a fuck if he 90, he ain't 100. Been on that soldier since way back. I probably shot like 100 sticks. 100 snitches told 100 stories. They tried to give me 100 beats. Turn the trap to 100 house. Outside in the home speak. Seeing 3 is the route 100. Poppy gon' ship us 100 in. They ain't get it 100 years.
Free, get it,
The snitches
nigga.
ain't stay 100. Most of these niggas that play 100.
Don't mean that he real cause he spray 100. Don't mean that he real cause he save 100. No, 100 pussies with a lot of 100. How the fuck he become 100 when we growed up? We did a lot of running. Trap house got 100, 100. We just gon' put them 100. Nah, get the 100 junkies coming.
They let you spending the money. Shout it bad like bitch, you 100. I might just give her 100.
Long as she keep it 100.
She know me, I'm 100.
Yo,
This
shit got real crazy. This
Got
shit
real
feeling
crazy in
Y'all
here,
better
real
check how we
fast.
living, nigga.
Real fast.
Y'all better check how we living.
Yo,
nigga.
this is your boy
Shit,
DJ
come
Timbo.
Flip you and whoever with that. Give a fuck
And
how
it's the
you
biggest
living.
soldier in the building, Soulja Skip. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And you are rocking with Media Flex. This is the Media Flex podcast show. This how we gonna bring it every time. Every time.
I'm excited, man. I can't even. I usually got a lot for introductions, but I'm excited today, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm a fan, man. You know what I mean? So we ain't even go. I know y'all heard the record. Y'all hear him in the back talking. One more
real.
time. Let them know who in the building, man.
Man, the biggest soldier in it, man. Soulja Skip. I'm in the building. I'm back for everything. I got left something.
Hey, Miss, how does it feel, man? You fresh home? You know, you
Man,
looking
it
healthy, man. You back out here?
Good. You feel me? I got that welcome home glow. I'm trying to keep that
Yeah,
motherfucker. I'm
man.
gonna go
See,
for real,
man.
for real.
So I know you right back to the studio, man.
Yeah. I got studio tomorrow. I've been in there on go, just mix and match and putting them hits with them beats and just stand them go ready to push your project out.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Because, you know, when I heard you was coming home, I was excited, man. I came to Florida, and the first thing I got told about was Soulja Skip, man. Like, I showed the record right away.
Yeah, that's
what was
real.
making noise for the hometown, what was doing in braids, and who was holding it
real.
down. And they showed me you, man. So it's a pleasure to have you here, man. You know, have you, you know,
Appreciate that.
fresh here, man.
Yeah.
Fresh home,
Yeah,
man. So,
that's
so
real.
we just played the drum with Boosie, which was a classic, man. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's legendary from what I've learned. You know what I mean? So how did that come about, man? How did that whole collab happen?
It was actually like it was something going on around here. Like I think one of his brothers was coming home and he was having a concert at a club around here, and he was, I guess, like searching around for somebody to help him promote the show. Like, man, who doing something? Who got a name? And I need somebody solid. I need somebody real. And I guess somebody was like, man, shit, you can holler at Skip, man. You feel me, bruh? Solid. And they was like, all right, tap us in. And I got tapped in with the niggas, and you know, he was just telling me like, yeah, man, Boosie, my brother, I fought with him, you feel me, da-da-da-da-da. You feel me, his name Hot Boy from the Birds, so he telling me the situation. I'm like, all right, so he tell me what's going on, like, help me with the show. I called out, you feel me, and I'm helping him with the show. At the time, I was already getting the bag myself, so I really wasn't even tripping. It was just real nigga to being real nigga. Somebody referred you to me, so I'm just trying to really help you. But he was like, I got you. I'll break you off to help me. You know, business is business. So I call that. But I'm pushing. And, you know, he was bringing Boosie down. So at the time, you know, it wasn't really hard to really do what a nigga needed to do to sell the tickets. You feel me? So business going, everything going good. And at the end, when it came time for me to meet up with him and give him the bread, I gave him the bread, and he was like, damn, bro, like, bitch, you kept it all the way real with me. Like, bitch, I ain't know you from a can of paint. One phone call, and we locked in. He like, man, everybody, bitch, if you need me, like, whatever I can do for you, bitch, I'll do it, you feel me? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, shit, you say Boosie your brother, ain't it? Yeah, all right, well, holla at him and see what you can get me a feature for then. You feel me? Like, he was like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna handle that for you. And he got done.
Yeah, that's dope because I think independent acts don't realize how you can parlay a situation or a relationship into something else. Just being a stand-up dude, man, handling your business the right way, you know, and to see how you made that into a feature for you. Use that relationship to get something good going for your brand, you know what I'm saying, to catapult you to another level and get you a feature. That's dope, man. I applaud you for that.
And still to this day, Hot Boy, the one who I initiated the business with, we like brothers, badass them, we tied in, we locked in, we got shit on the way. You know what I mean? We gonna have big motion, so it's all love. You know what I mean? Like you say,
dope.
open up a lot of doors.
So the name Soulja Skip. What inspired the name? What made you go with the Soulja Skip? What's that?
Soulja, I've been Skip since like childhood. I think like since like early birth, like couple early years. I was Skip. My granddaddy gave me Skip. You feel me? And then like when I jumped in the streets, I was like 11, 12. So all the older niggas, cause like back then it was like a lot of old heads on the block, and I'm the little nigga out there. So they like, man, little Soulja. I had a big gun on me. You know what I mean? I was with the fuck shit. So it was like, oh, that's little Soulja. You know what I mean? He's straight. That's little Soulja. You know, everybody come out there, man, what the fuck this little ass nigga doing out here? Oh man, that little Soulja, he's straight. You know what I mean? Like he good. You know what I mean? So it was now it became Soulja, like my dog them around the hood, Soulja. You know what I mean? And then as I went to like really thinking about pursuing the rap, it's like, all right, have my niggas call me Soulja, the block call me Soulja. You know what I mean? My family, my niggas, close ones call me Skip. All right, Soulja Skip. Yeah, you know what I mean? Ran with it like that.
So tell me, you know, I like, we all know the music, we know the sound. You know, it's tough. Production is always, you always pick the best beats. But what inspired your sound, man? You know, what made you want to be the artist you are today?
You know how it be, just me trying to be the best me. You feel me? Like I was influenced growing up. I listened to, you know, a lot of that down south music, whether it's Boosie, Soulja Slim, BG, Plies, you know, Rick Ross, that Florida music, mixed that down south music, T.I., Jeezy, you know, that down south music. So that kind of like gave me that storytelling, that real life vibe. And then it was like me just trying to be creative and then get a little saucy with it. So, and you know, just practicing, doing it before you know it. Like when I was locked up last time, you feel me? I wrote so much shit, but when I got out, it was like, man, I ain't even feeling none of this shit. Like I can go way harder than this, you know what I mean? So it's like just doing it before you know it, you really get good. You know, they say practice made perfect.
So I got a question for you to know. Being locked up, does that hurt your creative process, or does it? I mean, are you still able to create as freely as you would being free?
This time, I think it hurted me. Like before, like anytime I used to go do little county jail bids and shit, I'd be writing, can't wait. But this time, it was kind of like, damn, I need to get out. Damn, I had it. Damn, you know what I mean? Like I know I can get it and tote it. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like my creating process was kind of like, damn, I gotta stay with it because I know this my way, this my dream, this where it's at right here. But it wasn't that thrive as any other time before.
No, I can see that, man, because I know, you know, a lot of
definitely writer's block though.
Yeah,
definitely
as writers, I know
block.
a lot comes from your day to day. You get inspired by, you know, just your movement, just what you're going through, and then, you know, being confined, I can see that having a toll on your creativity, man. But you're here now, man. Yeah. And I know you're getting super creative now that you're out here right now.
Yeah, that's all I do is try to listen to different style beats and put different shit together so I can be able to come at them from a different angle, you know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Motherfucking Soulja Skip is in the building.
That's real.
I've been ready to come on this bitch. I lay him hand on that
he let me get on. He let me get going.
Listen, I let him on that shit. We want to know about the hood, nigga. We want to know what's going on in Soulja Skip life. Life after lockup. What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Which who you politicking with? You got some artists under your sleeve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna kill it like this. Like Soulja Slim say, rest in peace to Slim. Years later, you feel me? Yeah. So like I say, I bounce back. All the artists in Florida, I salute all them boys. It take too many names to name them out. But the Florida artists, I salute them. They show love. They tapped in. They ready to work. They know I'm on go. So I salute all the Florida artists. You feel me? Okay, and also the hood. One thing I'm gonna tell the hood, hopefully a couple of them live, they might hear this one day, they might see it. I don't be on that local shit. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to do this for no local shit.
Telling people that
I ain't
all the
on that local shit. So yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't getting this shit to be a local joke.
So my motto is, you from Bradenton. You live in Bradenton. It's your home. Never forget your home.
Never forget your home.
But you shoot over
So far over.
You know what I'm saying? You shoot so far over.
You can't look back and see
that when everybody else find out, your home find out at the same time.
Exactly.
It's like
same time.
It's a thing. Beanie Siegel said it. I got it from Feel It in the Air, man. One of my favorite records, man. He was like, you shoot for the moon. If you miss, you still amongst most stars. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that verse.
It's like it's always. I don't care if it came down to choosing your bitch, man. Listen, you shoot for the bitch that you think you can't get, man. You'd be surprised if you walk up that club with, man.
Straight up.
Always aim high, man. It's never about. Too many people get complacent in their neighborhoods. You become a local celebrity. You get the pats on your back, and then you stop working, and then you feel like it's just gonna come to you.
Yeah, but one thing I think my mindset always been, man. You know, I ain't trying to be the best nigga around here. You feel me? I ain't trying to be the nigga that everybody scream for around here. I want to be that nigga that they scream for out of state. I want to be that nigga that I go in the mall somewhere else and. It's like, damn, they know me around this bitch too.
And that's why they scream, and that's why they respect you and scream for you here regardless.
Yeah, because
you get the respect other places, you shoot for those other spots. It's like they see you repping here so hard. Everywhere else, they gotta scream for you here. They gotta get behind you.
Yeah, and I definitely put on for the city every time I do it. So,
no doubt.
But it's just far as trying to do it here, link up and all that, being around and trying to do it, you know what I mean? I'm bigger than that. I'm thinking bigger than that. I'm plotting bigger than that, and I'm gonna execute bigger than that.
You got something real quick. Tell all the up and coming artists out there that's gonna be listening to this podcast, real quick. You ain't gotta make it all this other bullshit. Just tell them, bro. Tell them.
What it is,
you gotta be bigger than your hometown.
Yeah, you gotta. It start with the hometown. You got to. Most definitely, it start with the hometown.
Yes,
you know what I mean. They gonna be the ones that go to saying, yeah, we feel like he can do it first.
Exactly. But you don't dream bigger than your hometown.
Outside of that, right there, you must be ready to go get on the stage in Tampa where they don't know you at. In Gainesville where they ain't never heard of you at, and make them people feel you, man.
Exactly.
Make them know whatever you kicking, whatever your brand is, whatever you pushing, let them know that you.
And what you said earlier is big on that is relationships. How you form relationships, you know what I'm saying? How you
networking.
Boosie, like you
networking.
That is the most important thing as an independent act, especially an act like yourself who is independent right now and pushing his own brand. I mean, we're going to get into that too because I want you to talk about your label situations, how you feel about majors, you know, if you plan on going major or if independent is the route you want to stay personally.
I was going to ask this shit first.
Not bad, I got a lot of questions for
we going in, man.
All right, whatever. But he can ask. He do it better than me anyway. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here.
Rocking.
I'm just here.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to go.
Yeah, so I mean, so how do you feel about the music industry right now as far as major labels and what they're giving acts like yourself or other upcoming acts that they want to sign?
See, when it comes to major labels, it always been hard for a street rapper to get a deal with a major right out the gate. You know what I mean? It always been harder because streets, you know, you only appeal to a certain fan base. So it be more easier for a street rapper to get paid from book shows, city to city in the hood spots. But a major is the major goal because it's a bigger audience, a bigger platform to get pushed off of. But right now, I guess like the game, what I see right now, the majors, they want you to be dyed hair, green tattoo in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With some funny style shit going on. You know what I mean? And then when you kicking it like that, they can push that. That's gonna get attention. That's gonna get the buzz, the views. So right now with the label, you looking at a street rapper, you looking at Yo Gotti dropping bags on street rappers. You looking at Lil Baby dropping bags on street rappers. You looking at these rappers that's running shit and coming together and looking at the vision and they going hood to hood, city to city, state to state, snatching street niggas up. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you then. So
Future.
With the way that go, do you we come from an era where it was kind of, you know what I mean, we was outside, we ain't want to look like the customers.
Nah.
So do you feel like that's kind of where the labels have drawn to where they got acts looking more like the niggas we used to make fun of back then?
Exactly.
You know
So now you like you say, but the way the game done changed, everybody selling swag now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like you might see a motherfucker and we might be thinking, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's some weird motherfucker right here, but in the end, it's somebody else right around the corner. You look on this motherfucker Instagram and he got 10.3K likes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he got motherfuckers feeling him, and then you might be wearing Gucci and Louis Vuitton and designer and Off-White and all this shit, and your shit ain't getting on nothing. And you know what I mean? But you putting your money and everything behind yourself trying to push, and he pushing, but this was in.
Yeah, no. I know it's tricky, you know what I'm saying? It's real tricky because like we were talking earlier, that's part of the character thing.
Exactly.
Young cats today are building characters. You know, they're building rock star images. It's crazy because sometimes when I think about some of these rappers, I think about Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. I think about rock and roll stars, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, all right, look, we just gonna be on the edge. I mean, I saw Whack 100 just said somewhere, he was like, cats is painting their nails. Yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna call them feminine because I know Young Boy and Uzi and some of the cats that's doing it, and they not soft. He said, we used to sag our pants. He said we used to sag our pants, and the old heads would be like, "Yo, what is you looking like that for?" They ain't really. That was our thing though. So what helped me understand this thing? And I feel like we just at a time where it's like some of us gonna get it, some of us not.
Motherfuckers doing that.
But it's just it's up and down.
They paint their nails all time high. Yeah. They paint their face all time high. They snitching on bitches and still being able to rap all time high.
That's crazy,
you know what I mean?
Since you brought that up, yeah, buddy. Yeah. How you feel about the YSL situation?
YSL?
Gunna.
I ain't really. I heard, but you know how that go with that. He say, she say, nobody really seen the fact.
Well, he say, she say, Gunna took a plea deal.
All right, we looking at this.
Let's go.
If you up for conspiracy, right, and you and your whole case is my label is not a gang, and I take a deal and I go up there and say the label is a gang, and I know that there's been criminal activity that's going on.
I'm out. Peace.
That's the sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I'm gonna tell you this. I got charged with a racketeering. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
YSL situation. I was put in that situation. You feel me?
Yes.
And when I took my plea deal to take my charge, I didn't have to agree with nothing. I didn't have to tell them, yes, this is a gang.
You solely on your own. Yeah,
I did that. I'm taking my time. I'm going to do my bid. You know what I mean? So anytime you got to put a question mark around, I don't give a fuck who it is. Yeah. It ain't right, man.
Yeah. No, I definitely understand your situation. But
anybody who got them type of charges and that shit go to getting sticky and he talked and he said this and he did that. Yeah. Man, you know what that is. Like I say, I was in that same situation, same charges. And I think in Florida we face more time than they face in Georgia. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? For racketeering.
Georgia's supposed to be very
I think Georgia
very weak. It's the weakest when it comes to racketeering.
Yeah, racketeering
especially in their county.
It's 20 years. Yeah. I think 20 years. In Florida it's 60 years. So I was in a worse situation than a lot of niggas who was in that situation. And like I say, I didn't agree to nothing. I didn't talk to no terms. I didn't have to answer no questions. I gave up my rights, took my plea deal when it did my motherfucking time like a gangster.
Well, that definitely was not the question, nigga. We know you solid, nigga.
Yeah.
That ain't the question.
I can't really. What I don't want to do is. Cause like I say, I was down behind our 23-1. Yeah. So when I'm hearing shit, nigga get on the door and, hey man, you know they said half of the shit be facts, half of the shit be false.
We work off paperwork.
But if it's paperwork there,
you can't never stick nothing on nobody. I always say if it ain't no, that's sticky right.
If paperwork there, then that's a whole fuck nigga. It ain't nothing else left for him.
And hip hop, man, being that we come from an era in hip hop where you couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? To see it now, but it's become to where it's like, oh well, I still like the music. How do you feel about them now separating the code, the moral struggle?
I'm gonna tell you this what fucked me up recently. You know what I mean? I was on, like I said, I was 23-1, and everybody knew I was going home, and it's kind of like right before I was going home. That's when the word went to spread, and like, man, Soulja Skip finna go home. You know what I mean? This nigga big, and everybody went to like kind of niggas who had the phones went to getting on the music, and so a nigga come to my door and he was talking to me and he was like blah 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 by the rapper, and I was like, man, I heard that nigga supposed to be telling, man. He was like, yeah, man, nobody don't give a fuck about that shit no more. This what the nigga was saying. Yeah, he like, man, nobody don't give a fuck about that shit no more, man. That nigga just dropped. I think he #1 in the world right now. And I'm like, yeah.
And he was talking about Gunna.
I don't know who he was talking about.
He had to be talking about.
I don't know who he was talking about.
No, he could have been talking about 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That
6ix9ine,
Yeah.
6ix9ine
I don't know
came
who.
out.
I think he
6ix9ine
was talking
came out
about.
and still got and still smashed on him with some.
This is
records.
all recent shit
Yeah.
though.
But
He was saying that shit, and I was like, well, he was like, man, nigga don't give a fuck about that shit, and I'm looking at it like, and the nigga continued to try to sing the song. You feel me? To me, I'm behind the door. He continued trying to sing the lyrics. I'm like, man, these niggas don't even give a fuck. So the fans don't even give a fuck no more. So what can the people do about the game?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's so hard. It's so horrible because I mean, I feel like the hip hop culture was built on
solid shit.
Solid shit. You know what I'm saying? It was
Authentic.
built on solid shit, and it's been taken away from it. I feel like it's just been bought out.
Cause now a motherfucker. One thing I had to realize about the music industry is that I watched the motherfucker snitch on Cardi B and Jim Jones and everybody else and come out and get on stage in Florida and run and jump out in the crowd. They called him, they held him up,
and put his ass back
and put him back on stage safe and sound.
That's crazy.
But when I seen that, I had to realize. I say, man, you know what? The people in that crowd, they don't give a fuck about who went to jail and who got shot and you know what I mean?
And this
exactly why Bradenton, fucking Florida, you ain't bigger than.
Yeah.
Because those the people that's gonna pay for your music, the people that's gonna pay for your streams, people that's gonna pay for excuse me, people that's gonna pay for your ticket sales. They're not gonna be from here. The people from around here gonna want you to give them some free. They gonna want some free shit.
We gonna come back and do the free shit because that's what you supposed to do.
And we always gonna do
you gonna get back to the city.
Definitely.
That's what you supposed to do. But the support come from, I learned from experience, you get way better, stronger, solid support from the surrounding cities.
Outside of your city.
And I feel like, me personally, hip hop it's to be sold now. Like it used to be for us, but now it's sold. It's for corporate America. It's for the kids.
It's for everybody.
It's these characters. They become bigger than just our neighborhoods. And plus, I always say I get in a room full of my boys, and I say, yo, what's the last y'all? How many of y'all got Apple Music? You know what I'm saying? A lot of my boys, they don't got Apple Music. You don't even got the streaming platforms to support the cats that might be dropping from around the way. You just trying to show up to a show and do whatever.
Yo, there's niggas that release their music on Apple Music and don't got Apple Music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is crazy. So it's like you got to think like when you make your album, when you make your merch, all these things, who's really buying the product? Exactly. Who's really supporting the product? And
the core fan.
I feel like sometimes street acts or hip hop acts get lost in translation.
What a lot of up and coming artists get lost in, I think, and what I try not to get lost in is, man, this shit is business. You know what I mean? You raw talent, the same way they pay football players, basketball players, and baseball players for talent. Rap is a talent. Singing is a talent also. You supposed to get paid. This ain't spend all your money and trying to be something that you might not never be. If you good, if you got it, if your shit jamming, if you kicking a story that's authentic, this shit supposed to come back. You know what I mean? Like I say, I was getting paid shows before. You got promoters trying to tap in who done paid me before, and they ready to pay that again and probably more now because I'm back and I ain't even delivered no new shit just off old time's sake alone, and them knowing the business and them seeing how business went before. They ready to establish more business. So this shit is business at the end of the day. Never forget that. So I remember at one point in time I was doing this shit and I was doing free shows and I was doing them so free, and my dog Blank was like, one day after the show, he was like, man, you jammed that bitch, bro. Don't do no more free shows.
You the reason why everybody there.
Yeah, he like, don't do no more free shows. Make a nigga pay you something. And then after that, that's when I was like, you know what? 500. And I was jamming them bitches, and the niggas went to tapping back in like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? You want to do something? I'm like, man, yeah, bro, I done did a couple free ones. Let me get 5. All right, I call that, bro. And I'm thinking, damn, I should have probably went for a band. But that's when I realized also in the music game, you can't be the artist and also be the motherfucking nigga. This for the up and coming artists. You can't be the, and D-Boy from Orlando, I don't know if y'all familiar with D-Boy or not, but he big out of Orlando.
I heard D-Boy.
You feel me? D-Boy told me this at Tips one time. He told me, he said, look, bro, you can't be the artist. You jamming, you got that look, your music on the level. The people gonna put you up here sometimes even before you really get up there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you gotta always be mindful of that and toting yourself and acting and, you know what I mean, giving that yourself off like that so you can get that respect back.
It's all the perception. You gotta live the life.
I like that about this conversation with you. That is that you have a good perspective on the way perspective works in music. And
but that's why
perception works in music and how.
That's why he's at where he's at because he realized that.
Because
I'm
what
a businessman.
what you're saying is very important.
Yeah.
I always tell acts that I sit with and consult with. I always say, you have to make me believe it. So you need to believe it before anyone else does.
Yeah.
So if this is what you are, you need to wake up and walk like it and move like it and demand it at all times.
And then motherfuckers gonna treat
And
you
then
like
they'll
that.
start if not, you'll never get it because it's a dog eat dog business. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look, if you smell the weakness on an act, you know what I'm saying? You could be done out here. If I smell that you're not confident enough, you ain't gonna get what they're gonna take advantage of.
And this is one thing. Like I say, I'm a man of business, and this shit is based on business. So I'm smart enough to know that. All right, I ain't no friendly nigga. You know what I mean? I'm affiliated. I got ties. I got shit I stand on. But at the end of the day, this business. So the same way with any other business, I still got to market myself and network and brush shoulders and be able to talk and converse and get versatile with a rapper, engineer, anybody at any given time. So like I say, I'm a man of business, so I'm ready to do business. You know what I mean? Especially if we gonna make some money or it's gonna put us in a position to be bigger and better next time. You know what I mean? That's
yes, sir.
Book my boy. Man.
Yeah,
he about that business, man.
Yeah.
Home,
Book
man.
me.
Book
Let's
him,
win.
man.
Let's win together.
Book him. He gonna get the job done.
With everything he's talking about and the work he's put in and what he's telling y'all up and coming artists is why the niggas at where he's at right now.
Exactly.
Trust me, this shit. Y'all niggas think that you post a song on fucking Facebook, you get 1 million likes. And then Dr. Dre call you the next day.
No. That's backwards.
Bro, how long you been doing this?
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I started rapping after I got released last time, and I swear like I probably stayed out of jail 3 years. Man, I probably put a year and some change in the music. I was doing everything but the music, but I stayed with it. You know what I mean? I kind of stayed with it.
But how long before you actually started doing it that you've been on it, that has been in your head, that you saying,
I can do this shit.
Yeah,
I can do this shit.
Like how long you been making this?
Probably like 10 years.
Give me an age.
Age 18. 13 I was rapping. But 18, I was really feeling like
so 13.
I can blow this
so
shit
that's
through the
exactly
roof.
what I was looking for.
13
you was rapping.
13 I was rapping.
So it started at 13.
13 I was rapping. I was building. I was 13. By 18 I was feeling like I got the shit to rap about and I know how to rap. I can blow this shit through the roof.
So all you niggas that woke up yesterday on Valentine's Day and thought that you
about your girlfriend,
and thought that you was a fucking rapper. No, nigga, it don't work like that.
Nah, it don't work like that.
Woke up and wrote your girl a song. And
I wasn't looking for the 18 answer. I knew you've been doing it way longer than that. 13 years old. 13 years old.
13.
He didn't know what the fuck it was. But he was doing it. It was a passion. It was a love. We
haven't said the word, but you consistency.
Yeah,
if not for the little breaks you've had. Not for the little vacations. Yeah. Even through that, you've been consistently this person since you made that decision.
Yeah.
And that is what we talk about being committed. You're committed to you're seeing it through. You know what I mean? You're seeing it through.
Stand on the business. Mandatory.
That's what's up, man. That's what it's about, man.
Mando, you gotta stand on the business.
So I see you walked in with the with the Dickie suit on.
Yeah, man, I did this like
that bitch crisp.
Yeah.
So that was one of my questions. How you feel about with everything going on in hip hop industry and everything when you just you know what I'm saying, getting home? How you feel about the fashion?
Yeah. Fashion,
like
all the way crazy.
Because I know what fashion is. Either like nah, I'm do me, or it's like it's touchy.
Yeah. Cause now you see everybody with them big red ass shoes on right now,
nigga.
Yeah,
bro. Listen,
I want a pair.
Listen,
I want a pair.
Listen. Believe it or not, Media Flex is on the up and up. But yeah, if I had a nigga, I would have got them goddamn sneakers.
I feel like
I would have got the red shoes, bro.
Put it like this.
I want to fuck.
Do you like the way Hot fashion.
I
feel
got
like
them bitches.
high fashion
Hey.
fashion has came in on hip hop.
You know why?
Really
Because that's
taken
all
over.
y'all niggas gonna
High
talk
fashion,
about for the next 2 weeks.
What you think about that? High fashion. The way high fashion is coming on hip hop and kind of like taking it over. Before it used to be brands like Carl Kanai, Pele. I mean, just
Academics and the regular
things,
shit.
But now it seems to be more so about high fashion, where it's more
It's more high. Yeah.
How do you feel about high fashion coming into hip hop and taking it over the way it has, to where your everyday hip hop artist is more concerned with wearing Balenciaga than he is the average other hip hop brand, or like the Sean John or the S Dots, or we see no more. We don't see hip hop fashion being ran by hip hop artists and labels and independent acts anymore. We see it being ran by corporate companies like Louis Vuitton,
the big labels.
You know what I mean? I remember one time Dapper Dan. I don't know if you know about Dapper Dan.
I don't know about Dapper Dan.
used to take those high fashion brands and infuse
remix
them.
them.
Yo, shout out to Dapper Dan. He finally got his shit, bro. He finally got his recognition.
But
Yeah,
now
I seen him in the magazine the other day too.
I see him on TV earlier today.
Like, I don't even know if y'all noticed, Pharrell just took over Virgil's job.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So even to know that you have a guy like Pharrell, like they're even hiring hip hop acts now.
They do
at these companies.
It's the influence.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's a good thing in hip hop, or do you feel like it's affected it negatively?
See the thing about it with hip hop, you know, it always been like a big culture, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people doing this, these guys over here doing this, they kicking their game and they winning doing it. And these niggas over here that's doing this over here might don't agree with that, but they winning, everybody doing it. But you know, I always been the type of cat like, all right, yeah, like shit, I've been out 10 days and I done had on a whole Gucci fit that cost it $3,000 and this and that. So, but look, now I'm in the Dickie
suit.
So I always been a hood cat.
Yeah, of course.
That t-shirts and Dickies and gym shorts and you know, but. Like you say, the high fashion taking over. So if you gonna stay current, stay what's going on, then this what's going on. But this one thing I'm gonna tell you about hip hop, even the sports world now you see it.
Yeah.
You ain't balling, you ain't stunting, you ain't making it rain, you ain't popping your shit, you ain't giving it all that shit they saying if nobody don't see you doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you go in the club and throw 100,000 and nobody see you do it, you don't get the recognition. So this why motherfuckers coming out every day on Instagram with Gucci from the hat all the way to the sock.
And social media has made that possible.
You ain't money bag yo if you ain't dripped all the way motherfucker to the floor.
Word.
You know, I wouldn't be Soulja Skip if I ain't kill him with the $3,000 Gucci.
Yeah.
That's the way the game will put it up.
Perception.
Yeah, exactly.
But you do it good though. You do it very well. You
and when you do, I'm a trap nigga though. So if I spend 3,000, I'm liable to wear it for 2 days.
Listen, but you understand the assignment.
I also guarantee though. I also guarantee that the way you wear it is not the same as the high fashion. Even I'm talking about. Like you can wear a pair of some Gucci shit stacked, some fly shit, and it fits you right. But some of these cats is wearing clothes that are like
they
my sisters. You know, they wear my Gucci sister outfit. You know what I mean?
And look, I'm gonna tell you something. I was getting when I was getting a little Burberry outfit, putting it together and shit. I got a clean ass Dolce & Gabbana shirt, and I was like, damn, this shirt clean. And I seen some black leather pants, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of fitting what's going on, but that ain't really what I got going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It looked like you know what the stars wearing. But that ain't really up from the streets.
Yeah. That's the thing too. When you get to that certain point, right? I feel like you get to a point to where, all right, you made that decision there, but then it's like, damn, we had the Grammys.
But listen,
the black fans, and they holding them up like this.
Listen, even with that,
I ain't sign up for that.
Even with that, the way the train runs, bro. Even with that, you be like, all right, let me try. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's fashion and hip hop. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
and it's very influential.
Yeah, you got to kill them on all avenues.
Even if you in the media eye, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. You gonna do it to your, you know what I'm saying, your liking,
merchandise,
your extent. But you know what I'm saying? You still. It comes a time when you have to follow suit if that's the world you wanna dabble in. You know what I'm saying? So
with that being said, We talked about fashion. Let's talk about your merch. Do you have merch coming? What kind of merch? Is it going to be more so like just about the music, or is it going to be just fashion so that people just love to wear it? Like
I got the TSO merch on the way right now. Actually getting it. I got the logo. I had got the logo done, but you know I'm a Virgo. I be professional.
Yo, listen, real quick. Show break. Full cipher.
Full cycle, what it is.
Full cypher graphics, motherfucker. We do printing, we do graphics, we do logos, we do vinyl printing, we do shirts, we do merch, we do banners, we do business cards, nigga. We do everything.
I should have knew that months ago. I done paid 4-5 different motherfuckers to make this logo, and it still ain't right. So
yo,
I think I got it. I think I got it together now. But I got the same person who making it. You say y'all do screen printing and all that?
We don't do screen printing, but we do vinyl. We do vinyl and sublimation.
So that's shirts and all that shit too.
But TSO,
yeah,
vinyl take it, man.
I said that. So we definitely work. We definitely work on that. But yeah, I got the logo getting edited to my likeness.
We do the logos to how you like it.
Sweaters.
Shirts.
So what do you?
Sweaters.
We gonna start off with branding the logo first.
So listen, real quick. Let me. Just in case y'all didn't know, this is the first episode of Media Flex Podcast.
First episode.
Soulja Skip. I think it's a fucking phenomenal grab. Give y'all some. Clap that shit up. Hey, y'all ain't clapping. Clap that shit up.
Street niggas in here.
Listen, I ain't clapping.
We clap with the rock.
But listen, bro, we are shooting for the fucking stars.
That's real. We out there.
So yes, just in case y'all didn't know, Full Cypher Graphics, Full Cypher Studios, podcast studio, recording studio. We do vinyl printing. We do windows, we do signs, we do business cards, we do anything and everything.
Turn that bitch out of here.
Anything. And the turnaround is dope like that. So
my thing is, I'm big on colorways. You doing certain colorways? What you doing? Like,
I ain't putting no dye. My son told my son don't put none of that shit in your head. But it happened, you know, niggas doing it and niggas running off with it, and you know, it's a swag, I guess. Yeah. It ain't, you know, a lot of way bitches done moved away from a lot of them standing on the morals and the principles that niggas had in their mind. Niggas done moved so far away from it that it ain't even shocking. Like a nigga who used to come through every day with all black hair can pull up tomorrow with red, and nobody really want to be blowed no more.
No,
you know what I mean?
Back in the day, you be like, nigga,
the fuck?
This nigga Cisco, nigga.
Yeah, nigga when he nigga got all type of shit now. Nigga got questioned, nigga whispering, but you see him, bro? Nigga tripping, you feel me? But now that's what it is.
So when it comes to the new music you got coming, what can we expect as far as that sound? I mean, I'm listening to you talk now, and it sounds like you got a good view on the way the culture is, and a good opinion on how things are. Is some of this gonna be in the art? Is some of this gonna be in the music? You gonna talk about some of this stuff?
Definitely. You know, I was writing when I used to be writing songs. I used to be like, when I was locked up, niggas be like, man, let me hear the new shit. And I let them hear the shit, and they like, man, why you sound like you shooting that motherfucker, you feel me? But I'm like, yeah, that's the best type of music it is. Well, this shit fit anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't putting no name on it, you know what I mean? But it's fit him, it fit him, you know what I mean? It fit her in that situation. So that's kind of like the way the game going. So I definitely,
that's marketing, bro. That nigga really smart on the low.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck with this nigga if you want to. This nigga knows some shit, bro. He knows some shit.
Definitely trying to go some.
Definitely knows some shit.
I'm trying to get paid. You gotta.
If you didn't listen, if you ain't know some shit, you wouldn't have this many niggas with you right now. Swear to God.
Yeah, I got an entourage of niggas. I could probably round up 100 niggas to follow me all the way to.
I believe.
You know what I mean?
I believe it.
With
Yo,
so
Skip's on this shit, bro.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Having loyalty in your crew, man. Having people you can rely on. I mean, you're gonna run into so many different obstacles and things like that along the way, along the journey. You know, having a loyal crew with you, a loyal team, people you can trust, man. That's dope, man, and that's big, man. Especially, you know, just coming home and coming right back into that good environment and that good, you know, just let's get going. Everybody ready to move forward with you. You know
everybody ready to step, and that come from, man. I say that come from standing on the business. You know what I mean? Year in, year out situation, worst case, first degree, down bad, you know what I mean? Standing on the business, you know what I mean? So the niggas around you respect that. You know what I mean? You get that respect, you demand that shit back. And like you say, now I'm back out here and everybody, man, what's up? Let's go. Yeah. Let's do it. You know what I mean? We know how you go, bitch. We ready to go with you. You feel me? And it's all love. I salute and got big love for every nigga that be with me, that be ready to go, that be ready to slide, that drop everything they got going on to come in this bitch and fuck with me right now just for this right here. The first motherfucking episode y'all doing with Big Soulja in this motherfucker.
Yes,
we up.
sir. We appreciate.
I think you should start blogging. I think that like a good thing for you too now, especially would be to have like I work on Sony's. It's up to have a cameraman with you as much as possible, man.
I'm
even
definitely
to get all of that, man.
I'm definitely gonna start doing them vlogs. As of right now, it's kind of like I'm fresh out, so I got a lot of shit balled up, and I be riding down the road, and I be thinking like, damn, like boy, all right, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna kill him when I get there. You feel me? But you know, it's to that point where right now it's just getting back. I've been like 10 days, so getting in the groove.
And for 10 days, you've
been
moving,
in the studio.
Man.
I'm about to tell you.
For 10 days, you've been moving, man. Look,
you only been out for 10 days, but how many days you think? Listen, how many days you think this nigga had to play with? Nigga, when I get out this motherfucker, I'm moving.
Yeah, that's why I ain't got enough time in the day. I be like, man, Google that. How far that is from here?
Yeah.
And nigga be like, all right, we leave now. We fuck off for a couple hours. We be back by this time. All right, let's run it. Fuck that.
Word.
You know what I mean?
So real quick, before we get off this thing, what I'm big on is your upbringing, your influence. You know what I'm saying? Where you got you from? Not the teenager, not the you know what I'm saying, mid adult, but like coming up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Nico, correct?
Yeah, coming up, I was on the island. You know, on my island.
Just we all everybody in here. We from Braden. We know about the island. We know about Nico. But for the people that are going to see this interview, I really want you from the bottom of your gut to tell motherfuckers what it's like coming up in Bradenton, Florida, and Nico on the island.
All right, on the island, you know, for one. And in this county alone, the island is the worst part of the county. You know what I mean? They look down on us. They feel like that's the dirty part. You know what I mean? It's the slums. So growing up, we already, you know, viewed as the worst niggas in the city. You know what I mean? Coming up on the island. And this is Section 8 part. So this HUD housing, duplex city, little project blocks. You know what I mean? So we fucked up. We the low lifers. You know what I mean? So coming up in Nico, we the underdogs as it is. So, you know, the underdogs got to go 2-3 times harder than the top dog to try to get a win. And Nico, we was always tight, solid, you know what I mean? So it was to that point where our mindset was kind of like, we ain't taking no losses. You know what I mean? We the underdogs. Everywhere we go, it's 30, 40 niggas and we 15 deep. But it's like we ready to go and we ain't losing. Yeah. If y'all get off right now, this shit going today, tomorrow, the next day, we ain't losing. You know what I mean? So it's just like, being from Nico, it build you solid. You learn that loyalty. You know what I mean? You be your brother keeper, cause it's bitch, we struggling out here. You know what I mean? So it give you the morals, them principles. You know what I mean? To know like, all right, never forget where you came from. Like bitch, we was fucked up, but all us came up and we still be in the hood every day. You know what I mean? We see bruh, he fucked up, but he used to be up here, bruh. You know what I mean? Shit, get back up. You know what I mean? Want to see more niggas up because we knowing if all us get up, shit, we can help more niggas up and all us will never be down. You know what I mean? So, Nico just give you that by being the slums, by us being them niggas that go through, we get it the worst. It seems like sometimes we be the niggas that come out the best.
Yo. What time for Nico? Yes, sir.
True Soulja shit.
Yes, sir.
Soulja Skip, man.
Soulja Skip in the fucking building.
I already know, man. Look, you want to take a quick little break?
You got something else to ask them?
I want to ask you before we get out of here, because you know we just spoke about hometown shit. We've been speaking about Bradenton, and you just spoke about Nico, where you from. How do you feel about it being dangerous in hip hop right now for rappers who stay in their hometowns and their hoods who get popular and get taken out by their own hometowns?
Yeah, stole that one for me too.
Yeah, that's a nice topic. A lot of times, you know, and I learned this. My last time out, when I went to really catching that big buzz, You know what I mean? When my name went the buzz and when I went to feeling like I was finna really do something big and I know the people was watching and they went to feeling like it might be something big, that hometown, that's what they went to doing. Oh, this happened over here. We know Skip ain't had nothing to do with that. He just had this going on with Boosie. He just did a show over here with Webby. He was just over here with Cody P. We know he ain't do nothing with this bum ass shit that just happened. Word. But guess what? That Skip side over there, them niggas who did it, they be with him. Skip them did that.
So is you, nigga.
Skip them did that.
Yeah, that was Skip.
You know what I mean? Skip them did that.
I get it.
So before you know it, this my cousin. Y'all know I fuck with cuz. I got love for cuz. I'ma ride for cuz. It's simple as that in they eyes. You know what I mean? So guess what? Oh, instead of saying straight up, oh, cuz name, whatever it is, guess what they say? Skip little cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Skip the one with the big name, with the fame, with all the clout. So this how easy it is for a rapper to get throwed in the fuck shit and get killed by some shit he ain't got nothing to do with. And you know what blow me a lot of times? They be the only niggas that die. The nigga who started the shit, the niggas who killed the nigga.
Nothing happened.
Nothing else happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing else happened. They get the nigga who was worth everything, who was bringing the limelight in this fame.
That's fucking
and nobody ride.
You know, I'm a rap man, so we got.
And nobody ride.
If I kill you,
that's
I'm
crazy.
brainless. If you kill me,
you famous. You famous. And then a nigga, if the rapper kill a nigga, guess what he do? 20 years, he see murder. He got to go in this bitch and hope he can be Boosie and come up out of this motherfucker. Yeah. Or Soulja Skip and make it up out of this motherfucker. You feel me? Yep. But if you get caught down bad, oh, he was flagging. He was rapping about that fire and keeping that Draco, and nigga caught him down bad, and they Swiss cheese that boy.
Yeah, man.
So you know, one thing I'm a big stand. I stand on this right here. Don't wait till the shit happen to get on point. You know what I mean? I'm a soldier. When I say soldier, I look at that shit ready for war. Don't wait till it happen to get on point. I tell my dog all the time, hey, yeah. My nigga who got license, hey, what you got? Man, go get some big shit, man. These niggas told shit out here. Go get some shit that when they see it, they don't even want to hear it go off. You know what I mean? Don't wait till a nigga spray the block and now we trying to go get this and this and that to go spray back. Hell nah, when nigga come through here and spray, we already waiting on that. You know what I mean? That's not. Don't wait till it go down to get on point. Already be on point.
And before we get out of here, anybody you got with you that's an artist that's rocking with you, want to introduce, say what they got going on, just social media, man. Who we got here? Got somebody sitting by you, man. You been chilling the whole time. What's going on?
I know, bro. You always got the earphones, you got the mic.
Man, what's going on? Talk to us, man. What's up, man?
Let's introduce yourself, bro. Pull the mic up to you, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm Younger 26.
Yeah, you got Younger 26 with me. That's fam, man. We real blood, but we also family. Big dumbass Z's. So at the end of the day, I got bro with me. He on go with me. You know what I mean? He taking the music serious. We on go Younger 26 on Instagram. Younger 26.
Go follow him, man. They got something coming.
Younger 26.
Younger 26, man. But look. Media Flex is happy you stopped by.
Media Flex,
we are fucking elated, nigga.
I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the energy.
No, we go. Before you get out of here, we gonna talk a little.
Appreciate it.
Set something up, we gonna set something up. Yeah. I'm gonna come back through because I'm gonna catch that energy, and then before you know it, this bitch will be on fire when I come through.
Yeah, man.
Anytime you need to come through, we are here at your disposal. Anytime, nigga. We always here. Remember where you got it at first.
Media Flex.
Y'all, man.
All right, I'm your boy DJ Timbo.
It's your boy the Love Movie 1080p.
We rocking with
Soulja Skip, man.
Yes, sir. What's your name, homeboy?
Younger 26.
Younger 26. This is the Media Flex podcast show. Thank y'all. Good night. We out.
See. It's Soulja. I'ma talk to the block on this, I'ma talk to the block. Let's go. Hey, where my niggas at 100 at? Let's go. I salute the G. Let's go. Hey, got in the trap for 100 nights. Beat up the block for 100 days. Turn 100 to 100,000. Hustle and flip it 100 ways. Fuck with the Soulja, that boy 100.